Welcome to this episode of Look Around Lubbock, brought to you by Fox 34. Hi, I'm Kirk Kaiser, and I'll be your Look Around Lubbock host over the next several months as we explore a myriad of educational opportunities. There are so many topics that can enrich your life, from fitness, sewing, cosmetology, dance, continuing education, and more. Join me every Saturday and Sunday afternoon and evenings right here on Fox 34 News Now. What brought you to Absolute Dance Lubbock?
I first came here because I was working on a Make-A-Wish dance and met Asensio. He did our choreography and became in love with the dance studio.
I've always wanted to dance with my wife, and she actually found Asensio, and she's the one that signed up for the classes, and I've loved it.
I was scrolling on Facebook a couple of years ago and found Absolute Dance and messaged Asensio and said, "Do you teach two-step?" And he said yes. That was about 4 years ago, and my husband and I have loved the classes ever since.
We danced for a long time together. We thought we knew what we were doing, and we were really good, but honestly, we wanted to do more.
The real reason was my grandson's wedding last May. And I thought if I could come in and be able to move better, stand up for one thing, for 6 lessons or maybe 6 weeks of lessons, that maybe I wouldn't be embarrassed to at least dance with my grandson. And it was so much fun, I'm still taking lessons.
First I tell them it's not a today thing. I try to put them at ease that way, to just have fun, enjoy it, and let it just be a process. And you will learn, sooner or later, you will catch on, I promise you. I teach beginners all the way to competitive dancing, advanced, intermediate, beginner, people that just want to come in here for a date night.
We go out every Friday night and dance. We come here, take a lesson, then we go dance.
We consider it a date night. We spend our Mondays up here. We can go to dinner before and a little entertainment after.
I just love seeing people that come in and not be able to dance at all, and then they come out dancing, like good dancing, like Shanda's husband, Andy, Matt. It's exhilarating. It's just, I can't express the joy I get out of that. It's just, this isn't a job.
Dancing is not only great exercise, but it helps you develop more confidence in yourself.
Exercise, expression, how to express myself. It helped me not only gain confidence in dance, but in my life in general. Being able to speak to you with confidence.
Once you learn something that you've been practicing, it's that little joys that we need in life. And so that's where your confidence comes from. It's from those little victories that sometimes we try for huge victories. It's okay to have the little ones. And so that's where the confidence comes in.
It's more mental than anything, especially this style of dance. It definitely helps with dementia, Alzheimer's, all that. It definitely, you have to think.
And my endurance, my ability to be more physically active. And of course, I'm a baby boomer. I'm a grandmother. I want to be active and enjoy my family.
Whatever type of dance you want to learn, Absolute Dance Lubbock offers it.
I teach country western, ballroom, Latin, swing, all the ballroom, all the country, all the swings except for shag. I don't teach shag. I teach everything, and I know about 32 dances proficiently at all levels.
Asensio is not only very professional, very humorous, and very experienced. I think over 50 years in this business, and he's the best.
Ready for a great full body workout? Combine Pilates, yoga, and ballet. And if that combination concerns you, don't worry. Others have felt the same way and they love it.
My favorite stories are always the people that come in tentatively. Let's say they're lacking a little confidence, and then after they take barre classes for a while, you can just tell they feel better, they feel healthier, they have more energy, and that confidence is there. And I would say that's my favorite thing to watch people achieve here at Pure Barre.
Let's break it down. Exactly what is Pure Barre and what makes it different than other workouts?
Pure Barre is an isometric low impact workout. So the entire goal is in 50 minutes, we're gonna lengthen and tone all of the muscles in your body. So you get a full body workout, low impact, easy on the joints, but very, very good for strengthening and toning. I personally have had reconstructive hip surgery, and this was the only workout I could do. And physical therapy actually sent me back to Pure Barre because it's so easy on the joints and it builds up all of the muscles surrounding your joints to provide that cushioning. We've had people come in here and do this after knee surgery or they've gotten a knee replacement. So we have all ages. We have younger people, college age, all the way through older adults that are looking to really improve their balance and just kind of keep their strength. A lot of people think it's a dance class. It's not a dance class. So you could come in here with no dance experience and then you'll have an instructor lead you throughout the class and kind of go through and show you what to do throughout the class. Our regular classic barre class is going to be strengthening and toning. We have a cardio barre class that's a little bit more cardio. We have a balance and flexibility class, and then we also have a strength training class with heavier weights.
The majority of the classes are filled up with women, but men do make the occasional appearance and are welcomed.
We do have mostly women out here in West Texas, but we do have a couple of men that come in, and then we do some fun date nights and things like that, and then you'll find more couples in our studio.
Lindsay has several years of experience with Pure Barre and has a unique story of how she became the owner.
I started at the second studio ever, which was in Lexington, Kentucky. And so that's where I personally started doing Pure Barre. And then I kind of followed the brand around. When I moved to Lubbock, I became a barre instructor. And then I ended up purchasing this studio from our previous owner. I was a professor at Texas Tech. And so I taught psychology and directed the psychology program up at Texas Tech University. Barre has always been a passion of mine, and so when this opportunity came up, I left my professor position and do this full time.
Pure Barre can help you reach your fitness goals in a variety of ways.
People that come in here are really looking for strengthening and toning of the muscles. And so our newest class format is going to include a lot more strength training. And all of our formats include strengthening and toning of the muscles. I would say that's the major goal of people that are coming in here. You can Google Pure Barre. Our Lubbock location will come up, and then we offer a free intro class for anybody who's new. That way you can kind of try it, make sure that it works for you, make sure you enjoy it before you commit to coming in all the time. That's just to make sure that the match is there. We want to make sure that people are going to be able to reach their goals and that this is the right fit for them.
Many people are looking for ways to have more energy. Pure Barre can help you reach that energy goal as well.
There's lots of research that shows that any type of exercise is going to give you future energy as long as you stick with a routine. And so it'll keep you energized, it oxygenates your muscles and your brain, and that's what provides that energy for you.
Meet Ressa. Ressa is from Iran. 4 months ago, he came to Literacy Lubbock.
I found Literacy Lubbock through a Google search. After filling out a form, I received a welcome email.
Bob Halton teaches English as a second language for Literacy Lubbock.
I've had students from the Congo, Kenya, Cameroon, Venezuela, Ecuador, Egypt, Iran, Iraq, all over the world, and all of them are different. But I gained so much from learning about their culture and how they look at America, and it makes me become more positive about my own country. Looking at the desire and heart of these individuals to be a part of our country.
The Mr. Bob Helton is a great teacher. He was patient and supportive, focusing on practical communication skills. I learned a lot in the class. Now I can speak a little in a simple way.
The main mission of Literacy Lubbock is to increase literacy in Lubbock County.
Knowing that the impact that being able to read, write in the English language, the impact it has on the daily life, what it means economically, what it means with job opportunities, wanting to make sure that every person in Lubbock County that wants to have those skills and improve in those areas and open up those opportunities for them, have resources and the capabilities to work on that.
Literacy Lubbock also offers classes to help prepare for the GED test.
They taught me stuff that I couldn't learn in probably 4 years of school. I finished 2 years of high school in 1 year, and it just taught me to be a better person than what I was.
Matthew Garcia graduated from the GED program and came back as a volunteer.
I tutor math for the GED tests over at the Dream Center. And I help people who really don't understand math, which is a common problem I'm finding, is that some people don't understand math. So I do my best to explain it to them, explain causes, explain why this is the way it is, why certain math, principles are the way they are.
Matthew says the program definitely helped him.
They gave me a very helpful study plan, resource guide. They recommended take this test in this order, take your strongest test first, and then you can spend your time working on the weak ones first. They're very helpful in giving me resources and places to go.
A former teacher and counselor is at Literacy Lubbock teaching the ESL program.
I work with students that are needing to learn the English language. A lot of times the students come in from other countries and they're just needing to pick up the English to work and get a job or whatever it is, maybe go on to school. I love it. I just see those little eyes, kind of almost like little kids when I used to work with the little students, see their eyes gleam and oh, okay, now I get it.
Anyone associated with Literacy Lubbock can share many success stories.
I mean, from the GED part to the ESL to the just basic education, just teaching someone how to read. I have lots of success stories.
And all our programming is free to our participants. So if you want to come to one of our classes, you can. We want to make sure and remove as many obstacles as we can.
Literacy Lubbock is a United Way partner. They also rely on your donations.
It helps our students buy books. It could help them with transportation, anything that they need. That's what our donations help with.
I just really love to help people, and I figured where else better, right?
If you're looking for a new career or a different career, Vogue College of Cosmetology can help you do that.
So we have a cosmetology program, and we have our esthetician program. We have our nail tech program in the evenings, and those are the 3 courses that we offer here at Vogue.
Of those various programs, cosmetology tends to be the most popular because of the different aspects that each student learns.
The main focus is hair. However, you get to learn nails and you get to learn the skin. And so ultimately in cosmetology, if you chose to become a nail tech, you could become a nail tech and just strictly do nails. Or you could choose to go into a spa and be an esthetician and do facials and waxing, and you could go into that if you'd like to. But ultimately you get to do all 3.
The cosmetic industry offers several different directions you can go with that cosmetology license.
They don't have to be just a hairstylist. You can become a color specialist. You can work for an industry where you do hair and makeup for movie stars, different things like that. We've had mentors come in to teach our students the potential of what they can do out there. The elderly can't leave their home sometimes, so they need somebody to come in to give them manicures, cut their toenails. We do that as a school. We go to a couple of assisted living places here in town, and we go and do their hair, do mini facials, do their nails and everything else like that.
Vogue offers a fast track to begin a career.
A lot of our students that come to school are just not meant for universities or college. They don't want to do a 4-year program. They don't want to do a 2-year program. They want to be able to start their career immediately. For example, our cosmetology program, if you're here part-time, it can take 10 months. But within a year, you could have your license, potentially working in a salon, opening up your own salon. They don't want to just work a job. They want to be able to have a career and be able to do it well and love what they do. I say it to all my students, if you don't love what you do, then you'll never be happy and you'll never be able to pour into people. And when you love what you do and do what you love, you can do amazing things. We have single moms. We have a lot of students that have just graduated from high school that already know what they want to do. So immediately will go into school so that way they can have their career within a year. From day one, when they come in, they're nervous, they're scared. It's a new thing, they have to learn a new thing. But in phase 1 of our cosmetology program, they're learning a lot of their foundations. So they're learning everything from beginning to end. By the time they finish in phase 1, they come out to phase 2 ready to do clients. And 99% of my students that come out and get to do clients, they don't want to do clients because I've never done a highlight, I've never done a perm, I don't want to do this, I've only worked on a mannequin. And they're scared, but the moment that they do it and they see what they did, they're like, I did it, I can do this. And it just takes that first client. And after that first client, they're doing great things. I have students that have graduated that I follow them on all their social media because I love to see where they're at, what they're doing, where they're growing, because it's an industry where you have to grow in, and to see them succeed, graduate, and see their clients and see all the amazing things that they're doing, it brings me joy. It's great. It's the best thing in the world to see.
If you're interested in being a part of the Vogue College of Cosmetology, start with a phone call.
What we will do is we will set up a tour with our admissions officer. Miss Michelle will take them around the school, give them a tour, tell them about the programs, how long they're in the program, and go over everything about the program, what they're going to be learning. And then from there, they'll meet with Miss Jennifer, who does our financial aid. She will meet with them, and that's it.
Janine shares in a success her students achieve through Vogue.
When you're able to pour into somebody, and then they're able to pour into you, it's an amazing thing to do. And so a lot of these students, to see them succeed and be able to be a part of it, I tease a lot of my students and tell them, hey, when you make it big and I see you on TV, I'm gonna be like, hey, they went to my school.
Well, welcome to Sharp Academy. We are a private Christian school that serves students with dyslexia with a college prep education. The first thing that sets us apart is the people. We have teachers that have a passion and a great training, big educational background in working with students with learning differences and teaching them how to learn, teaching them how to be their best in the classroom. I think the best way for you to see that is to experience it and to hear directly from our students and our teachers and let them tell their story about how Sharp Academy has changed their lives.
Do you feel like you're prepared because of Sharp?
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
I feel like they've taught me a lot that I feel like public school wouldn't know.
Oh, what changed?
I feel like the environment and like the teachers are just way nicer and they understand where you're coming from. And like when you're having a bad day, they talk to you about it.
Asking questions was the big one for me. Like if I don't know it at my college class, I ask the professor or I ask like one of the other students. I'm like, I don't understand this. How do you do it?
Were you afraid to ask questions early on?
Yes.
Yeah, so it kind of had to be learned, but it's okay. It doesn't make you any less sharp just because you ask a question. So, and sometimes I'm learning with you. Would you agree?
Yes.
We've had those moments together.
Yes.
What has it done for you that was different from your old school?
Before this school, I always, when I come back home from school, I'd always cry to my mom. And I begged her to go to a different school.
Coming to Sharp, there were definitely the struggles of public school with not getting that one-on-one attention and constantly falling behind.
After I came to Sharp, after school, I would just go talk to my mom about how school was going, and we built a way better relationship.
You would think that your learning differences, the struggles that you experienced in the past, now that you're here and you're surrounded around other students with learning differences, that has brought y'all closer together as it?
Yes, sir, I would say it does because we know what each other's going through. So when one of us is struggling and one of us has a better handle on what they're struggling with, we can constantly like kind of piggyback off of each other to help.
Did you always like to read, or is this a new thing?
Well, it's a new thing.
Ah, because you feel like you're getting better at it?
Yes.
Yay! That's great to hear, honey, because we want it to go to life skills, right? We want it to work in every aspect of your life. And how about you? How do you feel about your reading?
It's better.
Is it better?
Yeah, way better than last year in
Okay, okay. What's super nice is we have the smaller class sizes so the teachers can get to you, right? I've been in some really big classes before and I felt bad because I couldn't get to them like I wanted to. But it's nice that I can grab a hold of you real quick and teach you. It's just like 4 in a class, right? So it's so nice to be able to go help everybody and check for understanding, right?
And having less students is the class
Yes.
way better than bigger school.
Absolutely. I notice that what y'all do is if somebody's having a bad day, y'all go and help that kiddo out, right?
Or if they fall to the ground, you come and help them up.
Yeah,
And
very
then we help-
helpful.
we'll help them.
Yes, and I love that. I
Yes.
love that. That carries on in your life, doesn't it?
Yes.
Now that you've heard the story from our students and our teachers, Sharp Academy can make the same difference in your child's life.
Thank you for joining us today. I hope you've enjoyed today's episode of Look Around Lubbock. Over the next several months, Fox 34 will present topics that will provide information on everything from wellness, new hobbies, and training that can lead to job opportunities. Join me every Saturday and Sunday right here on Fox 34 News Now to see the positive impact that expanding your knowledge and fitness can have in your life.